At Bank of Dudley, we understand that buying a new home is a time of many decisions, and we're here to help and answer all of your questions that might arise during the mortgage loan process. Our mortgage professionals, Shirley Clements and Sherry Adderhall, have over 75 years of combined mortgage experience, backed by a bank that has served this community since 1905. Call or come by and visit with Sherry or Shirley at our Veterans Boulevard branch, or go online at bankofdudley.com and get started today. Bank of Dudley, creating a custom mortgage experience with competitive rates and terms is what service is all about. Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is such an exciting time for any family that has a child signing and going to the next level to play a college sport that they love. John Eric, man, how do you feel today about everything that's transpiring?
You know, it's exciting to know that I get to play something that I love doing, that I've done from a young age at the next level, given the opportunity to do that.
I remember when I first actually had the opportunity to interview you, it was probably like 5 years ago when I moved to Georgia, and just to see you out there on the field, I mean, and some of the things that you were able to do. Now, we talked about how the fact that you played outside of the school time as well, and how that's helped you as a player. Do you see that's helped you and to get to where you are today?
Well, getting out playing with different people that you've never played with,
Right.
you know, the chemistry isn't there, but it's also good to get outside of your school and, you know, to build and get better with the people that, you know, are also there too.
Right.
Getting better with other people as well as making yourself better, them better, and then coming back and, you know, trying to apply that to the school.
You're absolutely right. And, of course, having your dad coach you, wow, Coach Senn. Now, how has it been for you through the years being a coach to your own son? And how have you seen him increase his skills as an athlete and as a person through the years?
Well, it's been a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing to watch him grow and watch him do, but I'm sure he can probably attest. He gets nitpicked at practice, and then it's on the way home, and when he gets home, and so I'm sure it was rough being a coach's son, but it was indeed joyful to watch him grow and to become the player he's become.
Not every player gets to have their own parent coach them. How's that experience been from you, from your perspective?
Well, like you said, you know, it's always good, you know, to have somebody there that, you know, when you come home, you know, he tells you what you've done wrong, and, you know, you try to fix that. And then again, you know, like you said, it's a curse. You hear it at home, you hear it on the field.
Can't turn it off.
You can't. It's always there in your ear.
Always there. And speaking of someone always there in your ear, we got Mommy Dearest with us. Hi, beautiful.
Hello.
Maria, you're already a Brewton Parker Barons soccer mom. Tell us about what you're feeling today, the emotions that you're feeling to see your son here, to hear the words that are being said about him. You know how he was from a baby and how he's played and progressed through the years. Tell us about what you're feeling right now.
It's very emotional. I remember when I first brought him home and all of my friends and coworkers were coming to see the baby, and I remember one specific person telling me, hold on to him because 18 years are going to fly by and it's going to be gone before you know it.
Yeah.
And I kept telling myself, 18 years is still a long way away.
Yeah.
And it's here.
Here it is.
And I'm very emotional. I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of the young man that he's become.
And, you know, he's not going to be too far away, you know, just close enough, you know, for you guys to still be able to support him and his career. That's what's really taking place, is his career. And Bryce, you know, John Eric, you've got some great parents here that have been with you through thick and through thin, and your little brother Peanut in his absence. How does it feel for you having your parents that have been with you? What words do you want to say to your mom and to your dad?
Well, you know, I'm just glad that the 18 years that y'all have been here, it's always been, you know, support and pushing me to do better. Like you said, it's not too far, so there's still, you know, you can still come and support, you know, still push me to do better when I do come home.
That's right.
you know, it's just the sacrifices that they've made as parents to try and make the time to come see me and to make the time to allow me to play the sport that I love doing.
Yeah. And, you know, and what values are you going to take with you to college, you know, because you always want to make sure that, you know, as parents, I think as parents, our hopes, our dreams, our prayers are that you'll grasp something of what you've been taught at home and to apply it to your life. What things are you going to take with you that your parents have taught you?
Well, I've always been taught, you know, to keep God first. Yeah. Especially, you know, when it does get hard. The schooling's definitely going to be hard, especially going from school to practice and into games. It's definitely going to be challenging, but, you know, keeping God first, it's always there.
Yeah, that's good. Dad, now listen, I mean, you're a man of such wisdom and so many words of whatever accolades that you give to your players, and now here your son is. What words of wisdom and comfort do you want to give him as he transitions?
I guess, really and truly, he knows what he can do, and he knows what he can be, and it's just setting that goal, that next goal, and moving to that and achieving.
Yeah. Mama, what do you want to say to your baby boy?
I want to tell him that I love him very much, very proud of him. Always keep God first. Keep reaching for the stars. There's nothing you can't do as long as you put your mind to it.
John Eric, I mean, it's been a pleasure to get to know you, to get to know your family. I feel as though I'm part of the family in a surrogate way, but it's just, you know, to see how you're reared and to see the young man, the respectful young man that you are, it's really a pleasure to know you, okay? And we know that you're going to do great things. Mom and Dad, thank you so much for all you've been doing for your kids and how you're pushing them and how you support them in every way possible. We'll see you at Brewton Parker. All right. Mom and Dad, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Diane Senn, John Eric's grandmother. This is a very happy day for us, and enjoyed watching John Eric and his teammates play since they played rec soccer. And my best advice to him is always put God first, and then everything will turn out right in your life. You may have some hardships, but he's always there right beside you.
Hello, I'm Ferris Senn. I'm John Eric's grandfather.
Hello, this is Coach Frankie Reese, assistant men's coach at Brewton Parker College. We're excited to have John Eric with us, and I just hope he's ready to grind.
Matt Payne, men's soccer coach, Brewton Parker College. We're just really excited about adding John Eric to the team, and hope that he can continue to bring that competitive fire that he has to every day on the practice field and every game that we have.
I'm Bryce Robinson. I'm John Eric's teammate, both at the high school level, and I'm also a Brewton Parker commit, so I'll be playing with him next year, and I'm just glad to have him on the team and also to have somebody at college with me next year.
I'm Christian Brantley. I'm John Eric's teammate for the past 7 years, and I'm just ready to watch him play soccer at the next level.
Hey, I'm Maddie Lee. I'm a friend of John Eric's. I just wanted to tell you that I'm really proud of you and that I know you'll do great things as long as you keep God first.
My name's Hannah Terrio, and I've gotten to know John Eric on and off the field for the past couple years. I'm really excited for him and to see what the future holds.
I'm Jonathan Senn. I'm John Eric's coach and father, and I'm just excited to watch him go to the next level to compete.
I'm Maria Senn. I'm John Eric's mother, and I'm just super excited to see what the next chapter holds for him.
I'm John Eric Senn. I'm signing to Brewton Parker today. It's always nice, you know, having an opportunity to play at the next level, and I hope I can continue doing great things.
At CurePoint Cancer Center in Dublin, our staff uses a patient-centered approach to treat the entire patient, not just the cancer.
For us, they're not just a number. For us, they're part of our family. Once we meet them, we're going to treat them just like we're family, and we're going to make sure that all their needs are met as far as their cancer treatment and as far as therapy with the family members, you know, assuring them of, you know, how everything goes with the patient.
CurePoint Cancer Center, 2406 Bellevue Road in Dublin.
All right, now, John Eric, we've got your coaches with you, future coaches here, and we want to talk about what they saw in you in the early on recruiting stage of it. Coach Senn, I'm talking to you from the perspective of being a coach. Some of the things that you've seen in John Eric as an athlete, talk about that and how you've seen him grow and how you know that he's ready for the next level.
Well, just his ability to learn and his work ethic. I mean, he's got a strong work ethic. You know, for somebody that's going into high school thinking they're going to be a keeper, to having to play not only keeper but having to play midfield, that's a lot to take on. And to be in the center of the formations that we run, to be able to make sure he gets the ball where it needs to be, is it's one of the things that it's been nice having him there to distribute the ball. He's got a nice touch on the ball, and that's one of the reasons that we moved him up top. Is, you know, I had people that I could put back there in keeper that could be secure. You know, Christian does a great job back there, and so that allowed me to move John Eric up and use those feet and those passes that he can send through. And that's helped us throughout the years, definitely.
Very good. Now, John Eric, through the years, you yourself, you know, you can constructively see how you've changed and improved as a player. How have you seen yourself through the years change and to mature into the athlete that you are today?
Well, it's definitely my attitude. You know, coming in as a freshman, you know, you're thinking, oh, you might not get that much playing time, but you know, if you do, you know, you got to make the best of it. And then the more I was on the field, the more I got to be able to, you know, what I'm trying to say.
Having that experience on the field and really kind of getting comfortable with who you are on that field has helped you.
It's like that, and then, you know, putting that time that you've had on the field, it helps further in your career at the high school level.
That's right. Very good. All right, we've got the Brewton Parker College coaches with us. Hi, guys. Talk to us, introduce yourselves a little bit, and let's share about what you've seen in John Eric and what you're looking for as far as where he can be placed within your team itself.
Absolutely. I'm Matthew Payne. I'm the men's soccer coach.
And I'm Coach Frankie Reese from Brewton Parker College.
I think the first thing that stood out to me about John Eric was his versatility. Last year I came to a playoff game against Thomasville. He scored a great goal, and after this, he scored the goal to secure that lead. You know, he went back into the goal as the keeper, and Coach Senn made that change, and it was because he's valuable at everything that he does on the field. And so that's the first thing we noticed, and other than that, his athleticism just really stood out. You know, we're looking to bring him in to begin with as a goalkeeper because of his athleticism. That's sometimes rare. His athleticism and size combination can be rare sometimes in the goal, and we want to take advantage of that.
Very nice. When you all are recruiting players, what significant things are you looking for, different attributes that would make them a welcomed addition to your Brewton Parker team?
One thing that I look for right off the bat is if the kid is fit, and not only that, but also just what his soccer IQ looks like. If it looks like he knows what he's doing with his distribution and communication and how he plays on and off the ball, then that kind of sums it up for me right off the bat, and then just ultimately see what he does to execute.
Very good. All right, now John Eric, share with us about, from your perspective, of course, what you'd like to share with Coach Senn about what he's taught you through the years as a coach, and to kind of, you know, share with the Brewton Parker coaches about what you plan to give to them of yourself as an athlete.
Well, here at the high school level, you know, I've been coached a lot about distribution of the ball and, you know, on and off passing. You know, distribution of the ball in the midfield is critical when you're trying to score a goal and you're trying to keep it out of the back of the net. You know, you help score the goals, and like I said, you're helping to keep the back out of the net so you don't get scored on. But, you know, other than that, it's a lot of stuff that I've been taught, you know, that it's definitely come into play through these 4 years, and that'll definitely come into play next year too.
All right, very good. Well, we're excited to see you play at the next level. Coach Senn, do you have any last words you'd like to share about your son, this athlete right here?
I think we've pretty much covered most of it throughout the interviews, but just go and do great. That's really the main message, is to be the one that people look at. I told him one time that whenever he gets done with a game, everyone should know what number he had on. And throughout his high school career, I've heard a lot of get on number 8, watch number 8, and so that's what I hope to hear whenever we're watching him play at the collegiate level.
All right, very good. Coaches, any last words from you all about this young man?
We're just really excited to be adding somebody of his caliber, someone who's already achieved Region Player of the Year, just somebody that we think has a very high ceiling in this game.
Yeah, he does. Coach Reed?
Basically, just stay hungry.
Stay hungry. You hungry?
I am. I'm ready to get after it.
Get after it, baby. All right, thank you.
Looking for a way to keep your drink ice cold till sundown or your coffee piping hot throughout the morning? Then you need a Yeti. And Georgia Pools has a huge selection of Yeti tumblers and coolers to choose from. Whether you're taking it off the map or to your backyard, no summer adventure is complete without a Yeti from Georgia Pools. And while you're out rambling this summer, protect your eyes and eliminate the glare of that bright Georgia sun with Maui Jim sunglasses. Their polarized +2 lenses make colors pop, improve clarity, and sharpen detail. Maui Jims will change the way you see the world. Stop by Georgia Pools showroom today at 1201 Hillcrest Parkway, Dublin, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-275-3607.
All right, now we've got some of John Eric's dear friends and, of course, his teammates with him here. We're going to let them kind of share a little bit about their experience with him on the field and that relationship, that bond that they've built, and let them give any encouraging words that they'd like to give to him. Christian, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Talk with us.
I played with John Eric for 7 years. I played football with him, and he's been my soccer teammate. He's the one that told me, along with Bryce, to come play soccer my 6th grade year after some unfortunate events happened. So I came out there with them, and we just grown together as a team. They become like brothers to me, and I know whenever he goes off to college, he's going to do some great things for Brewton Parker.
Yes, he is. And, of course, you know, Christian's signing a scholarships for football, right, for Limestone College?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now talk to us about your experience, you know, and what you're looking forward to yourself.
It's going to be different being away from family, but I get to be back in the pad, so that should help ease my comfort of going away from family, playing college football.
Very good, that's right. And, of course, now this one up here, we'll come back to you. All right, now, guys. Talk to us about your relationship with John Eric and how you've seen him grow as a player and what words of encouragement you'd like to share with him as he goes to the next level.
Well, same thing as Christian. I actually started playing soccer because of John Eric. Yeah. Didn't make the baseball team 6th grade year, and John Eric said, well, we need guys to come out there and play soccer. And I said, well, I'll give it a try. And I ended up really enjoying the sport, and I stuck with it all the way throughout high school. And I'm thankful to have had a friend like John Eric help me through these 7 years.
And that's great. And it's like having those bonds like that, that's so important. Now, what's next for you?
I'll be headed to Georgia Southern University starting this summer.
Very nice. You're excited about that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. What are you going to major in?
Undecided right now.
That's all right. That's all right. A lot of us are undecided until we kind of get our feet wet and kind of see what works for us and what our passion is. Quay, talk to us.
Well, I've known John Eric since elementary. And coming up through middle school, he just pretty much got me into soccer with the rest of them, too. Mm-hmm. And so he's pretty much been my coach on the field when I couldn't hear the other coach. Yeah. He just pulled me aside and told me what I'm doing wrong, what I need to do, and just helped me get through it.
Mm-hmm. And that's good. These bonds, these connections that you're making, these are something that's going to go well beyond high school and college, okay? And what's next for you, Quay?
I'm going to Georgia Southern in the summer, too.
Nice. What are you majoring in?
Criminology and political science.
Very nice. So not too far from home, you two, but still being able to get that college experience and kind of go forward with your lives, right? Yes. All right, young man. Now, congratulations are in order for you. Of course, signing to Brewton Parker as well to play soccer. Talk to us about the bond that you've built with John Eric and now the fact that you're going to continue it in the sport of soccer at Brewton Parker.
Well, my family moved to East Lawrence. We all came over here when I was in the 6th grade, and knowing John Eric from seeing him in the rec games, we quickly developed a bond, and very quickly he became like a brother to me. And I'm just thankful that somebody that I have that kind of relationship with is going to be with me next year, and we can continue that brotherhood on the soccer team and then as roommates in college.
That's right. Be able to transition and kind of help one another. John Eric, when you listen to your friends, your peers share with us about you, the relationship that you've built, and how they've looked up to you through the years, share with us about the bond that you've made with these young men and what that feels to hear it coming from their mouths.
Well, you know, having a bond like these, you know, they last lifetimes. And, you know, I hope to continue that, you know, the stuff that I'm sitting here listening to, you know, them looking up, you know, the person that they can go to, you know, to ask anything. You know, it's nice to hear that kind of stuff because, you know, you want to be able to do better and, you know, to have the answers for those questions at any given time.
Yeah. That's good. And, you know, guys, this is a real world where you all are about to transition and things are going to have to change for you. They're going to have to shift. You're going to have to mature in a lot of different areas when you get to that college level. And we know that you all are going to be prepared for that. But you're leaving a team behind. You're leaving some younger men behind that are going to have to, you know, pick the team up themselves and carry that torch for you guys. So we want you to give, look into that camera and give a word of encouragement to your teammates, because when you transition out like that, you've got to be able to leave something for the other teammates to be able to keep with them to help build that squad. Okay, Christian?
Just remember to stay encouraged no matter what happens. Never put your head down, just keep pushing forward, and you can do anything you put your mind to. The sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. Quay?
Keep pushing forward. The rebuilding is never easy, but nothing in this world comes easy.
That's right.
Know your role, do your job, and have fun.
Just try to work as hard as we did, and hopefully good things will come to you.
Very nice. John Eric, bring up the rear.
You know, just keep your head in it and make sure, you know, you always do what you're told. And like Jonathan said, know your role and know your job. And do it to the best of your ability.
That's right. That's right. Well, we as a community are extremely proud to be here, to be able to witness you signing John Eric. We wish you nothing but great success, and we look forward to coming out there to, of course, see you at Brewton Parker along with this one back here, Bryce. Young men, thank you so much. We wish you all much success, okay? Continue to press forward, stay positive, and keep your eyes on the prize, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been such a great day here to be able to witness the signing of John Eric Senn going to Brewton Parker College to play the sport that he has played for many, many years, soccer. We're excited about what he's doing, the future that is beholding of him, and for you all out there, that it may encourage you to continue to push and reach for the stars. That's all the time we have on Real Talk here on TV 35, and please keep watching.